Hare Krishna. Today we are going to discuss about lessons we learn from sky and wind. The Avdut learned detachment from the sky and from the wind. When the wind billows over a field of roses, it carries sweet fragrance. And when it flows over a waterfall, it carries refreshing mist of cooling water. And mist, when the same wind blows over garbage, a dirty thing, it carries some dirty smell. See, wind is same, but it carries different fragrance. It carries different fragrance, but in all condition, wind remains unaffected. It remains same. It always remain neutral. Similarly, a saintly person, a sadhu, a bhakt, the person who is following Krishna consciousness, whose mind is fixed in Lord Krishna, is passing. See that if he is passing through many auspicious, inauspicious events in life, but he remains fixed. His goal remain fixed. His goal remain fixed in devotional service of God. So like the wind is neutral, unaffected. In the same way, this saintly person is neutral. Our Srila Prabhupada, spiritual master, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada. See, he was living in holy land of Vrindavan, but for the sake of uplifting souls, he left Vrindavan Bhumi, Vrindavan. Srila Prabhupada left Vrindavan for each one of us, and he came to Bombay, Bombay is a place of greed, competition, ego. After staying in Bombay for some time, he went to America on a cargo ship called Jaladuta, and he landed in New York City, where he lived in a Bavri, practically with no money in his hand. He had to live in a neighborhood where there are drunkards, drug addicts, criminals, even criminals were there. In all the condition, whether in Vrindavan Dham or in Bombay or in New York, Srila Prabhupada, he remained unaffected by the contaminations around and he was always giving love of God, love of Krishna to others. Just he want to purify the souls. Each and everything he was doing was to uplift, for upliftment of souls. Later on, when Srila Prabhupada's movement began to flourish, his devotees and the people who admire Srila Prabhupada offered Srila Prabhupada beautiful and luxurious mansions. Even George Harrison of the famous rock band, the Beatles, bought him a beautiful mansion in London and named it as Bhakti Vedanta Manor. In New York City, an entire floor in skyscraper on 55th Street was given to Srila Prabhupada. But Srila Prabhupada, it didn't matter whether he was living in a hut in Vrindavan or he's living in Bavri in New York or Mumbai. Whether he was living in a mansion, he was the same Srila Prabhupada, a saintly person, always remains same, unaffected by the auspiciousness or inauspiciousness around him. When one chants the name of Lord Shri Krishna and his faith in the names of Lord, in every condition becomes auspicious because of pure consciousness, because his consciousness become pure by the chanting holy names of Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. A man in his life always comes across unexpected experiences like disaster, success, failure, honor, dishonor, pleasure, pain, happiness, distress, health, disease, birth, death, sickness. These all are dualities of life of this harsh world. We can say these are the realities of this material worlds. We cannot avoid or ignore. We have to face because these are the realities of our life, because we are living in this material world. we have to we have to face we have to face all these conditions, all these success, unsuccess, pain, sickness, failures. We have to face, we cannot ignore, but we have to fix our faith in lotus feet of Lord Krishna. We have to chant names of Lord Krishna. So a great soul is like the wind. Despite of passing through various conditions of life, he keeps his mind fixed on remembrance of Lord Krishna. The Padma Puran says whether one is purified or unpurified or passes through every condition in life, one who remembers the beautiful lotus-eyed supreme personality of Godhead is purified internally and externally. The saint, the Avdut, learned the same principle from sky. See, everything is within the sky, but the sky remains same, neutral. Everything is within the sky. Sometimes there is sun, he remains neutral. Sometimes there is, we can say, sun is there in the sky. Sometimes clouds are there. Sometimes cyclones. But in all conditions, sky remains neutral. Same. We should understand that we all are eternal soul. We are not this body. We have to understand this. We are eternal souls. The more we realize our eternal, unchanging nature and live by our nature of service of God and others, the more we remain stable and in our life, irrespective of whatever we are passing through in our life, knowing that they all are temporary. In this material world, this body, all these things which we are seeing around us, everything is temporary. We have to understand that we are soul, we are part and parcel of Lord Krishna. Our duty, our prime duty is to serve Krishna, to chant his holy names. We have to serve Vaishnavas. So this is our prime duty as a soul. We are eternal soul, part and parcel of Krishna. So always chant names of Lord Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And be happy. We have to chant names of Krishna, observe Ekadashi, and read Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam. We have to follow the instructions of Srila Prabhupada, our Guru Maharaj. Hare Krishna, thank you for watching. Yeah, do subscribe the channel. Hare Krishna.